Yeah.
All right.
Just keep talking about Star Wars. No, you're fine.
I am not a Star Wars buff by any means.
Sure.
But I think it's within the last year. I can't remember which one it is. The scene.
The newer ones, like the new made ones.
The last three newer ones or two. Darth Vader, you can first hear his breathing, and then his lightsaber comes on.
Oh, that's the end of Rogue One.
Oh,
Best scene.
My
One
God.
of the best scenes.
It is like, I watch it to get pumped up before the gym. I watch it like,
It's amazing.
yeah, bleep, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
are we bleeping
thing
stuff
he
out?
doesn't
Can I
even
cuss?
know, like-
Yes, you can. We've said like since episode 2 you can
I
cuss.
say like, fuck yeah, like I put it on before the gym.
Yeah,
Like
it's
before I get on
pretty
the treadmill and stuff. It's
Rogue One's like
so
one of the
awesome.
best ones.
Yeah.
I think it's more entertaining when you just say bleep. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
guys!
Hey, I like the hat today, by the way. It's new.
Yeah, it is. It's the one that's been in the glove box.
Oh, how about the one you gave me? What was it? Vienna.
Vienna beef.
Vienna
Yeah,
beef.
where's the beef?
Great new hat. By the way, you guys got hats. Don't throw them away. Run it by me first. All right.
Are you keeping them?
He's thrifting hats from us.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
What's your hat say?
Oma?
Is it? Oh, okay. I didn't
Old
know
Man
how.
Allen is the brand
I
name.
was gonna say that's like 30% of an actual word. Oma. Yeah, I didn't mean it.
Like this is the first time I met you. I don't know. Okay, welcome to Talk Footy to Me, episode
Yeah, what are we on?
7. I don't know. Just such regulars at this. It's snowing outside. Welcome today. We have Dominique, who's a new hire, and we have Day, who was on last time. That's the student section in the back over there. Which brings us into the topic of today, which we're going to be talking about transferring. However, we got to come on over to Utta
Oh yeah.
because we got the 2-minute dump.
Okay. Welcome to the second weekly installment of the Weekly Dump. Mr. Q, get your stopwatch ready. You got something?
Oh, let's get that going, actually. Yeah.
All right, on your go.
Last time we were a little over, correct?
This time we're gonna be well under.
Okay. All right, brother.
Talk slow.
I don't know. I'm just gonna read words.
There we go. All right, ready?
Chad can't
3,
read, he's dyslexic.
2, 1, go.
I thought it would be a good idea to slow it down today. Truthfully, I wrote this 15 minutes ago. So it won't be toe-to-toe with my last installment in a way. Hey guys, look, a silly little rhyme. Mr. Q is keeping the time. Dave, feel free to chime. This is all on Chad's dime. This past weekend, football was boring. International breaks result in snoring. I miss Saturday and Sunday morning with club games running and lots of scoring. FIFA Nations League. Why? The blueberry competition of pie. Makes me want to look up to the sky. Shout some words at the big guy. Let's bring it home with this. International breaks are a miss. Next week's dump will be bliss. Go get me a soccer ball to kiss. That was, I believe, around 60 seconds. I have another 60. Let's put rhyming aside. Here's some bullet points. I think Mbappe is bringing Madrid down at the moment. City without Rodri is in trouble. I hope Napoli win the Serie A again this year. Who is this Gyökeres guy that already has 30 goals this season? I think he plays on Sporting Lisbon. Not meant to be a rhyme. I can't stress enough how much I loathe. You like that? Loathe.
Was that
When's the last time
also?
you heard that? Loathe international breaks. It's really cold in this room. That's all for this week's dump. Until next time.
My child loves Dr. Seuss, and you just ruined it for him.
I didn't know what to do. I completely forgot to do it. He texted me about it last night, and then I had the furnace issue.
You were freezing.
Well, it sounds like you had like a long time to do it when you were here at 7:30.
We talked about other things. Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah. Next time, what you like?
That was good.
All right, thank
What was the time on that?
Minute 23 seconds.
you. Yeah, not bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wrote that 30 minutes ago, so not even.
Fair enough.
So yeah, you agree with Mbappe. He's bringing him down right now. Anybody else?
Yeah.
You watching?
I think they're playing him out of position.
Yeah, but the guy in position right now was number 2 in Ballon d'Or, so
Yeah.
can't, you know.
He was meant to bring him down.
Really? Hot take. Hot take.
That's
You even
bold.
watch soccer?
No.
Who is this Mbappe?
Why is he on the table?
No, you should be like, yeah, I do, yeah. Yeah, I do.
And Max is killing it right now.
He plays for France?
No, he doesn't want to anymore. He said
Yeah.
he's done out of the thing.
But next week we will, hopefully it'll be more exciting because club soccer's back this weekend.
I told you could do on like the college, NCAA.
And what did I text you about that?
I'm not going to say what you said.
I played in the Big Ten. I played in the Pac-12. Never made the big dance. We cared so much while we were in school, and then like the year after, and then I don't care at all. If my alma mater makes it, I'm excited. I'll watch. I'll follow. But I do not care about college soccer like the playoffs, NCAA. Sorry, sorry guys.
What is it?
Sorry, Seb.
We had 8 followers. We're going to have 7 now.
I'm taking my own follow. I hate myself.
Oh, God.
My goodness. Okay, well, today we are going to talk about the transfer portal because Utta and I both transferred. And Quay didn't go to school, so he's only here for 5 minutes, and then we're kicking him out of the table. That's why we have subs over here. They'll join in here and there. But Day is in charge of finding recruits for her school. Oh, we're doing a small clap for that? Okay. And then Reed didn't transfer, he just quit school in the middle of it.
College dropout, baby. Let's go.
It
So,
wasn't meant to be.
and Dominique, you finished at UIC. You started at UIC, finished at UIC? Yeah, so really it's just going to be the 3 of us talking about it mainly. But there also is a lot with the portal now, and there's a lot with the NIL deals. And this is kind of what I wanted to get into a little bit with Quay. And Utta, you obviously would have made so much on NIL. So I wanted to see, when you signed with Galaxy, did you have any like sponsorship deals that you think, because I mean that's basically the equivalent of what kids would get now with NIL.
I mean, Adidas was a sponsorship, so like that was for the generation Adidas players were all sponsored.
You were Gen Adidas, right?
Yeah.
You get what, $12 a year for that?
25K. So, but like again, that's it was off of like the first. I can't remember how many players were in that. 40, I think it was.
By the time I was graduating, I think it was 100.
Yeah, because
They
they
got
didn't
bumped up.
change because it went from Project 40, which was the Nike,
Yeah.
and then it switched over
It's
to
40.
Adidas my year. That was the first year of it, and so like that all has changed now. I have no idea what it is, but again, like the amount of deals you can get now, because people are just going to be able to put things on Instagram, is completely different. The world has changed, it's evolved, and I think it's better for kids to kind of like throw themselves into making some extra money on the side when you're not really making anything. So why not get a
And
couple extra dollars?
most won't make it, so capitalize on it when you can.
Yeah, why not make a couple of dollars? I don't mind.
Yeah, I mean, it's all changed. I mean, that's why I just think from the standpoint of like, because you got signed at 16, right? And then you didn't play your first game till 17. So, I mean, that's the same as kids going into college now, but kids have a lot more clout. You like that line? Vocab word of the day. That hurt? No. Gosh. So that's where I just kind of look at it like how kids are able to take what you did, right, or Freddie Adu, whatever,
Yeah.
and can now be able to get that money because they're able to do so much more with the transfer or with NIL and how you're able to incentivize kids to go to a school.
That changed. I can't even wrap my mind around how it changed.
Get what you can get. Here's the thing. The reality is this game doesn't last forever. And if you get into it and you get these deals, like, you are working hard. You're in college. You're still working your body into the ground, right? Before there was really nothing. I mean, I wouldn't say there's nothing out of it. You can, you're getting friendships and things out of it. But, like, if you can make an extra couple dollars out of this by just grinding through what a college season does to you, like, more to you. Make your money. Like, it's not about, the previous generations. I don't think previous generations should step in and say, like, oh, well, I didn't make anything, so you shouldn't. Nah, fuck that. Like, I think you should be able to make that money.
Bleep that, yeah.
So.
Yeah, hey, free burritos for a year. Even if
Yeah,
it's like on campus.
yeah, like make whatever. Like,
Yeah,
go for
you
it.
can, yeah.
Like, do it, yeah, because again, your body's on the line.
Dude,
you're
I would've
doing
done
extra
that so
things,
fast.
you're getting-
Yeah.
your body's taking the abuse. It's hard. It's not easy to do. Like, people want to think that, hey, you're playing a collegiate sport, it's easy. No, that's just not easy. Like, I look at a lot of my friends who finished out playing this sport and through college, and like their bodies are hurting, right? This is not an easy thing to do. So more power to you if you can make it through and get more money. So.
What was the anti-inflammatory that's like.
Celebrex, baby.
Have you guys heard of Celebrex?
No.
Okay, this is.
I'm old.
apparently-
So
Today's episode is sponsored by Celebrex.
Yeah, which is under
it's not.
investigation by the FDA.
Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not.
discontinued. Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah. No, that was a liver killer. So like,
Yeah.
again, we were putting stuff in our bodies to just survive.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Game day.
yeah.
Oof.
Oh, fair
We got
enough.
up to
Just
6
a handful of ibuprofen.
Yeah.
You know, Tic Tacs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually hot all over the body.
Oh yeah.
Just walking through like this with some ibuprofen, like.
Fair enough. All right, well, thank you, Q. Go ahead and leave. Thank you for being on. Day, sit right
Only
up.
in my head. That's fine.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Transferring. So you never transferred? No. Okay. So is she going to be allowed to talk about anything?
I literally just gave her a really great topic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, take it away, Day.
Thought about it.
Oh yeah, I thought about transferring go from my sophomore to my junior year because we went through a coaching change, and I was just anticipating not coming back and thinking about just going back into the portal and going home. But I didn't. I stayed, thugged it out, and
Fuck, dude.
Did you say thugged it out?
Hell yeah.
yeah,
That's good.
that was my motto this season.
Yeah.
Thug it out.
That's a great motto in general.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Oh, actually.
We'll get that above your desk.
No, hold on. That's a good point.
Yeah?
A lot of that, and this is something we can get to our.
You
youth
thugged
players.
it out.
Brother, I'm trying to make a serious point here. Give me a second. A lot of what I want our IQ would shout this from a rooftop. You have to be prepared to try to make it work somewhere. You can't bounce from club to
Yeah.
club, university. It's fair when a new coach comes in. You know, you don't know how you're going to be received. You don't know how the new coach is, what life is going to be like, especially when you've moved across the country. But in general, these days, kids go from club to club and just bounce around and think like you have to learn to kind of fight for a spot where you are. And in college too, this freedom to just transfer every year. It's like, well, who's going to stay and actually, you know, try to build a relationship and become a part of the fabric of the team?
Yeah. No, it's valid.
Yeah.
But now with kids, I mean, do you see that as, do you think that the amount of kids jumping in the portal now is actually going to make soccer worse or better collegiately?
I think it's going to make it worse, and I'll just give a couple of points as to why.
You shook your head yes, you got to talk
Yeah.
now too also.
Because of that, I mean, just think about like life. It's kind of like a microcosm, like that one.
Dude, we're just throwing vocab
So,
words
yeah,
out all day.
I got my
Thesaurus, yeah, sick.
Of life. It's like coaches are seeing American players not commit to 4 years, and without that, like that's substantially different than what it was before.
Yeah,
When I played, if you transferred within conference, you sat a year, so that's a big deterrent. And you have most access to colleges in conference because you play them every year, twice
Yeah.
a year or whatever. So coaches are going and recruiting heavily internationally. Now, to do international recruitment, there are a different set of pros and cons. But other than that, I think just the constant changing, like that is going to, I think, lower the quality of the game and competition because players won't be able to really benefit from like established strong bonds, chemistry,
yeah.
constant change and confusion. It just doesn't let people settle and play. I can only imagine. Now, I don't know what the actual portal looks like. I don't know what the numbers are like, but I hear that it's just people bouncing around all the time. So
Dave, what was your take on it?
Well, I mean, I've seen the transfer portal work out for like past teammates and for friends and stuff like that. But I think overall the portal is hurting the idea of college soccer. I think it gives an easy way out for a lot of players who aren't happy at a school that they chose. And I just think there should maybe be more thought into more of the recruiting process. And like, I think players need to take more care of themselves looking first, when they're first looking for, you know,
Yeah.
their school. I think that's where I think the improvement needs to come from. It's just the recruiting process overall.
their motivations. You just want D1. You want that validation because you want it to speak to everybody around you. Like,
Yeah.
oh, this is my level. There are some D3 schools that whoop the life
Oh yeah,
out of D1 schools.
yeah.
Seriously. So that's a weird. Is dichotomy the right word?
I think you're reaching too much now
Yeah.
for
I don't know
vocab
too many
terms.
words.
I trust her. She's got a master's degree.
Well, hey, I'm a chief yapper of this podcast. So.
Hey,
That's in my bio on Instagram.
is it?
I'm just trying to, up it a little bit. Anyway,
You want to put on their co-host of a podcast?
we're not there yet.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay, yeah. I mean, I transfer. We can talk about your transferring experience
Right now?
and my transfer experience.
You go first.
Yeah, I mean, I did it 3 times, so.
Oh, yeah. Yours
yeah.
is more significant. You go.
No, it's, I mean,
Yeah, mine. So I initially went to Wisconsin, UW-Madison. I had very little knowledge. I went on all of my visits except for Loyola up in the city by myself. First generation immigrant parents. There's an understanding at first. It's like you don't get a scholarship to go to college. You may not go. You probably go to community college. So I didn't really know. I didn't have their help or their insight, and nobody in our family had been through the process of like, go check out the school. This is what to look for. This is what to ask about. It's just, I was lucky enough I had the opportunities. But when, at the time, a certain coach stepped up to the vacant position at Wisconsin, came around one of our practices at Fire, and there was this buzz. And I guess he took a liking to me. And everybody told me on the spot, that's where you got to go. I had some other options as well, but I committed to Madison. Beautiful school, great education. Culturally was not a fit for me. So I wasn't happy. I was like driving home every other week and stuff. The soccer, Big Ten at Madison under that coach, incredible. But I could have been definitely happier elsewhere. Now, quite a long story as to why I transferred, but the reason I transferred to San Diego State specifically, my freshman roommate, who could, if he was sitting down with us, shout out Daniel Cohen, Dooley. I'm going to send it to him because nobody watches this.
dude, we have 29 subscribers on YouTube now.
Yeah.
Okay, it was at like 12 before this, so like we're growing.
Yeah. So
It's growth.
he had committed to Madison under the previous coach, and the new coach had no plans for him. So after after 1 year, he transfers. He's my freshman roommate. He transfers to San Diego State. He says, I love it here. And he's from LA. And weirdly, San Diego State as a freshman was my first start. And I think I played pretty well, so they had the film on me. So it kind of enabled, it got a lot of that due diligence that coaches do already done. And it wasn't in conference at the time if you transferred. I think if you transferred twice anywhere, you had to sit a year. And then if you transferred within conference, you had to sit a year. So there were like no hiccups or anything.
Yeah.
So I ended up transferring there. They were, at the time, the only sport, men's or women's, to compete in the Pac-12. So consistently we were playing, 3 or 4 of the top 10 teams in the country. And so I loved that, but also culturally I felt like I fit, which is in San Diego and at San Diego State way more. I went home twice in like 4 years. So it was a very good experience for me. Yeah, and I ended up as captain. I started as this immature little kid who was moody in practice to, I'm on it every day. So the coaches help too. And then general environment, you got to find the right school, the right team, the right pieces to be happy and bring out the best of you.
Yeah, absolutely. I guess what was your guys' going off of that, of getting the best out of you and whatnot? You had 2 different coaches. I guess, how did you feel that they, not that you transferred, but it's like you had 2 different coaches. That's 2 different completely experiences in college, right? So I guess, what was the, shift between them. Like, how did you? Do you want me to tell her to leave?
I mean, I had two very different college coaches. I had one coach who, really focused on us as individuals and not soccer players. And for some people that was great, for others it wasn't. And then on the opposite hand, I had a coach who came in and was all about the soccer and more focused on us as players and growing us as, these soccer players.
Oh.
And so I think I grabbed a little bit from each, and I think one coach helped me grow up a little bit, and another coach helped me become a better soccer player. So I think it balanced out nicely, but
Men don't have this kind of wisdom at that age. I mean, boys. When I was your age, I had no clue what you're talking about.
When did we become men?
That's a whole other. That does not belong on this podcast.
Okay, well, enough about the transfer portal. We'll wrap up today. So similar to last time, doing our hat trick, but this time topic is Christmas movies, because this is going to get released in December. So, Dominique, the way this works is you get 3 Christmas movies that you have to choose as the best ones of all time. We're going to start with you.
No,
Yep.
I don't even know
Yep, that's where it goes.
I know one.
We start here and we go around and then go
I
back.
don't even know the names.
You don't know of any movies?
I've seen them. I said I don't know the names. I just can remember pictures more than the names.
Describe it. Yeah, that's even better.
Yeah.
And you
Well,
can't take.
Home Alone's one of them.
All right, cool. Nope, you don't get to say another one. It goes around because you can't use anybody else's.
Santa Claus 1.
I don't know the name of it, but it's the one with Jim Carrey as the Grinch. And
It's
that
called
is-
The Grinch.
The Grinch?
Yeah.
Can we edit that?
No, that's for
No,
sure
hold on.
staying
Hey,
in.
coming from Day to me again. The Grinch. I don't know anyone.
He's
So.
the Grinch.
Or Jim Carrey's The Grinch. A Year Without a Santa Claus. Oh, and then I got to do 2. And then Christmas with the Cranks.
What's the one movie where the boy gets the rifle? The
Oh, with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
No, oh no, yes.
That's a good one.
I don't think
Shoot.
that was his initial plan.
With the toy.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the name of that one? I watched
That's
it
a good one.
million times.
Oh, that's going to hurt me.
Yeah. So, pin.
It came out before you guys were alive.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
About that, I'm thinking about another one.
What's that called?
Shit.
I don't even know what that other word was you were going to say.
Shiza.
Oh.
Anyway, but Arnold Schwarzenegger is like trying to get a specific toy that is like in high demand for his kid.
And then he becomes the character.
Yeah,
Doesn't he?
becomes the actual superhero.
Okay, I'm looking it up.
The Christmas parade in New York. Somehow, can't remember how, but I've seen it like 40 times. What's the name of that?
I'm working on it.
All right.
How do you
I
spell?
thought we couldn't look it up, but alright.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
okay,
Well,
go
this
ahead.
one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Should I give my next?
Yeah.
this one?
You know how Google works?
Santa
by
Claus 2.
Ah,
Are you literally just gonna go 1, 2, 3?
I was gonna do that.
Don't. What am I thinking that I got?
Home Alone 2. You can go again.
Is it Last
No, you
Action
have- you
Hero?
have to- give you a
It's a
third.
snake draft. So then.
Oh,
tonight
double?
Yeah.
Home Alone 3.
no way. That's what it's called.
No way.
Wait, what? You guys.
And she's gonna say
And you have to
Santa
say
Claus.
your you got to say your third one though.
In
I
terms
did,
of
I
hat
already
tricks,
did too.
in terms of hat tricks, these are 3 PKs. Like this
Yeah.
is.
First of all,
You
the
didn't have
Santa
any
Claus
rules.
movies
Oh, yeah,
are
yeah.
phenomenal.
He has a
I know.
movie called
Phenomenal.
Agent State Farm.
You just
That
had the
sounds
same
so
movie.
dumb. It's Jake
Yeah.
from State Farm.
Phenom.
Okay, so wait, what were your 3?
All the Home Alone 3 movies. She's gonna say all the Santa Claus 3 movies.
Those are my top 3 though. Like if we're really getting nitty and gritty and we're really breaking it down, those are my top 3.
Another one that I like, what is it?
No, we're not on your honorable mentions yet. All right, what's your third one, Day?
I'm telling you.
It's Cameron.
Huh? It's, no, yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Santa Claus 3.
Hey.
One, two.
Now I'm back to the rifle thing.
I don't know what that is.
Boy Oh, and there's the lamp. That's the leg.
Oh, A Christmas Story.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, don't look at me like
No, that's good. I'm just gonna go like.
with the leg. Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna go. No, not Polar Express. That's not that good.
Not bad.
That's not. But Charlie Brown Christmas special. No, I think that's an honorable mention.
No one said Elf.
Oh,
Yeah.
Elf. Yeah, dipping that. How did I not say that? I know.
Yeah,
Shut
how
up.
did- yeah.
I went the Santa
Elf.
Claus route.
Elf is number 3. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
my honorable
That's
mention. My
a
honorable mention's gone.
that's a banger. That's
Yeah.
5-yard out.
Yeah. 35 out, top corner, bangers. Okay.
Thank you for tuning in to Talk Buddy to me. We'll see you next time.
And tell,
Am I supposed to tell?
like and subscribe.
Oh my
Like,
God.
subscribe,
Don't like, don't subscribe.
follow,
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, all the social media.
and sign up for soccer sessions with us. Thank you.